Safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirit, when we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
Explains what happened on the top of the door. Okay.
Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of... Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you.
Thank you, thank you.
Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind.
Cobblestone.
I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may have... Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Come on, you. Home time.
So the ceremony's all done. Congratulations! Don't tell me you've forgotten when you leave, etc. Just for the living stones, you should find your way back. Oh, you man, but you must be tired to be forgetting that. You should head home and cook every time.
Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tower, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all... Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here. This belongs to you. Your grandfather asked... The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... How can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the luminary.
What?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Crikey.
Crikey. Πρέπει να ακούσω κάτι άλλο.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
Dinner? Μπράβο ρε μάνα. Creepy tries his hardest to sleep, but he's too confused by everything he's learned and excited about his coming trip. Eventually... What? Ξύπνησε. having trouble sleeping, are we? Well, it's no surprise after all the excitement today and your big news. Whenever I have trouble nodding off, I like to go for a little walk. The night air always does me a power of good. Thank you, mother. Τι έχει εδώ, σκαλίτσα. Παίρνω για σκαρφάλωμα. Τίποτα εδώ. Έχει μισή να σπάσουμε. Μάλιστα, πήραμε 10 gold coins. Yes. Κουκόγια. Πολλά κουκόγια. Edwin! This door is locked. Τι έχει και το παιδάκι μέσα και κοιμάται. Ο Πούλης εδώ τρώει με την κακούλα του. Και έχουν δύο παιδάκια μέσα και κοιμάται. Πού θα πάμε ρε κόμικα. Πάμε τζέμ. Okay.
Oh, can't sleep either, eh?
Dee? Meaty?
You remember this tree? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh?
Eh?
You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. I remember the story my granddad. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then the luminary appeared and saved the day.
Luminary.
When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star, and he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since.
Wow.
That's his star, right there. How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it.
Πρέπει να είσαι εσύ.
I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to. Goodbye, old friend.
Goodbye. Gemma. Μάλιστα, έχω βάλει τα κλάματα. Μην κλαις, Μάρι. Θα ξαναγυρίσω.